This program is proudly brought to you by the VAFA Live Official app. With live scores, team stats, player stats and much, much more. Everything you need for the VAFA in the palm of your hand. Download it from the App Store or Google Play now.
Hello everybody and welcome to Victoria Park, where Kew have just defeated St Kevin's by 10 points. I'm here as per usual, joined by Theo Vlahos. Thanks for joining me, Theo.
Pleasure, Nick, as always.
And joined also by Danielle Kaludi. Thanks for joining me, Danny.
Thank you for having me.
No worries. I'll start with yourself, Theo. Obviously they're all tough games, they're all important wins, but to progress through in the finals must be a pretty special feeling.
Oh, certainly is. Yeah, we knew today was going to be tough. St Kevin's picked 5 or 6 girls who'd played more than 10 games each for today's game, so they were a much stronger, more experienced team this week. And we knew it was going to be a scrap. The wind probably didn't help conditions either, so it was just contest by contest by contest, and then make the most opportunities when they come.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was a tough slog. How did you prepare for this game? Were you expecting SKOBs to sort of tighten it up, make it a more physical contest?
Well, I didn't think we were going to have a 39-point victory like we did last time. So, as I said, I was really expecting a tough contest. We don't prepare much differently, Nick. We go through our Tuesday and Thursdays. Tuesdays, actually, it was so wet and wild on Tuesday night. We actually came in and just had a theory lesson about how we wanted to go through it, and then Thursday we'd just go through our normal, 3 or 4 drills that we've been doing for the last 5 or 6 weeks, and they've held us in good stead. And we knew, having watched St Kevin's last week against Melbourne Uni, they put up a terrific battle against them, and so we knew it was going to be tight, we knew it was going to be tough, and we braced ourselves and we spoke about all those aspects of what we needed to do to match them in those areas. And as it panned out, it was a terrific, hard contest between 2 committed teams, and thankfully we came out on top.
Absolutely, it was a very tough game. Danny, you had another fantastic game with 20 disposals today. Just tell us about how you saw the game.
Yeah, it was a really tough game. SKOBs came out and played an awesome game, but I think the girls obviously knew that it wasn't going to be an easy game. Coming into finals, it's always everyone's going to step up, and I think the girls really came out and just really grinded out the game and made sure that we're always try to progress forward and really lock it in the midfield, and throughout our defence stood up really well today as well. So. Yeah,
absolutely, and you've got a prelim final. Is it next week or the week after? Next week?
Prelim next Sunday.
Prelim next Sunday?
Yes.
You have to be excited about that.
Oh yeah, it's it's what we prepare all season for. So really excited to obviously keep going with these girls, and we're obviously prepared, and I think we can go all the way, to be honest. So
brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, Danny. I appreciate it. Theo, again, as per usual. That's all from me for now. I'll now switch over to my colleague Josh.
Thanks for that, Nick. I'm Josh Bianco for Complete Sports Management here at Victoria Park. And we've just seen St Kevin's go down to Kew 22-12. I'm here with Tommy Purcell, the coach, and Sophie Strafford, Ali Hines. Tommy, it's been a good year making finals. Came up against a pretty strong Kew side today. How'd you feel?
Well, I'm disappointed not winning the game, because finals we like winning, but I guess Kew just too strong in the end. We got off to a really good start, I thought. Kicked the first goal and the wind was picking up, so we were in a really good position. I thought Kew fought really hard the second quarter to get control of the game inside the contests. Third quarter was a bit of a scrap. We were pretty happy at 10 points with the last quarter with that wind, and we had forward entries, but we just couldn't get it through. Kew's defence, they just kept working hard and shutting us down. So it was a pretty tough game of footy. 2 goals to 1, so it kind of shows you the type of style of football what the game was.
Yeah, they really try and lock it up, Kew. Ali, you did your best to unlock that. 78 hit-outs today, which is a lot. How did you feel out there? Tough game.
Yeah, it was really tough. We knew coming out today that it was going to be a tough contest. I think we were doing pretty well in the midfield. We knew that it sets the tone. So if we're performing in the midfield, the rest of the team follows. I think we did that in the first quarter and maybe lost a little bit in the second. But the girls did such a good job. So for Liza, Bree Doyle and Chloe Brown as well in the middle. They're fantastic and they've been fantastic all year. So just disappointing, but I think the girls did everything really that they could.
Yeah, Kew's got a very strong midfield in there. So if you were up against them battling today, you played pretty well. What was it like? And it was very congested and locked up, I felt like.
Yeah, it was. I think they just were really good with their hands, like quick handballs out. But a lot of the time the stoppages were just constant and they were tight and there was a lot of them around the ball. And we tried our best in the last, I think, to just try clear it out and get it down there. And we did, but they just had heaps of players back in our forward line. So, well on them. Yeah.
And Tommy, I'll just get a quick update on Elizabeth Hodgetts and Emma O'Shaughnessy going down injured today.
Yeah, poor Lizzie. She's probably got a broken arm, hasn't been confirmed. So we'll get her x-rayed. It's pretty stiff to the 21st tonight. Oh. So it's a bit stiff for her. And Emma O'Shaughnessy's got some probably ankle ligaments, but hopefully not a break. So we'll get that x-rayed. So it was a bit of bad luck. So I guess to just finish, I'd like to thank VAFA, mate. And you will work for us, Joshy. You've been with us all the way. So we'll get you a SKOB scarf and a SKOB beanie for next year because you've been part of the gang. And probably just some of the efforts today, I just mentioned Scarlett Donnell. I thought she was fantastic on the wing. I thought Abby Bloom and Chloe Brown did a really good job on their star players, but Hutting was really good. And we're looking forward for 219 and wish Kew and the rest of the girls for the rest of the finals a good final series.
Yeah, well said, Tommy. I thought Joyce was excellent today as well.
She was.
Anyway, it's been a pleasure, Tommy. It's been a good year for SKOB. Unlucky going down today, but should be proud of a good year. All right, I'll wrap it up there. Thanks for that.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.